Venice, often referred to as La Serenissima, is one of the most unique cities in the world. Renowned for its canals, bridges, and beautiful architecture, Venice's existence is a testament to human ingenuity and the ability to overcome seemingly insurmountable environmental challenges. The city's foundation on a lagoon in the Adriatic Sea, on what would normally be considered inhospitable marshland, is an extraordinary feat of engineering. Venice's origins date back to the 5th century, when residents of the Veneto region fled to the islands of the lagoon to escape barbarian invasions following the fall of the Roman Empire. The initial settlers found refuge in a place where invaders would not pursue them, a swampy, marshy lagoon with no solid ground. Over time, these settlers began to develop a city, but the challenge was immense. How to build stable structures on such unstable, waterlogged ground? The first and most crucial engineering challenge was creating stable foundations. The solution involved driving wooden piles deep into the soft, muddy ground. These piles, often made from alder wood due to its water-resistant properties, were hammered into the earth until they reached a more solid layer of compacted clay. Thousands of these piles were used for the foundation of a single building, and they were driven so close together that they formed a sturdy platform. Remarkably, the wood submerged in the anaerobic conditions of the lagoon does not rot but petrifies over time. This process turns the wood into a stone-like material, making it an ideal and long-lasting foundation. On top of these piles, the Venetians placed layers of stone, typically Istrian limestone, which provided a stable base for the construction of buildings. The layout of Venice is another marvel of engineering. The city's iconic canals, which serve as its streets, were not just naturally occurring waterways, but were carefully engineered. The Venetians dug and maintained these canals to facilitate transportation, drain the land, and manage the water levels within the city. The Grand Canal, Venice's main thoroughfare, flows through the city in an S-shaped pattern and serves as the primary route for commerce and transport. The maintenance of the canals is an ongoing process. The city developed a system of sluices, gates, and locks to control the flow of water from the surrounding lagoon and the Adriatic Sea. This control was essential not only for transportation but also for preventing flooding, a constant threat to the low-lying city. Bridges are another critical aspect of Venice's engineering. With over 400 bridges, Venice is a city of connections. The bridges, like the Rialto and the Bridge of Sighs, are not just functional but also architectural masterpieces. They were designed to allow the free passage of boats beneath them while providing safe and sturdy crossings for pedestrians. The design and construction of these bridges required careful consideration of the tides, the flow of water, and the needs of the city's inhabitants. One of the greatest ongoing engineering challenges Venice faces is acqua alta, or high water, which refers to the periodic flooding of the city. This phenomenon is caused by a combination of high tides, winds, and rising sea levels. To combat this, the city has implemented various measures over the centuries, including raising the pavements and floors of buildings and constructing barriers. The most ambitious project to address the problem of flooding is the Mose Project, an extensive system of mobile barriers that can be raised to protect the city from high tides. These barriers, located at the 3 inlets to the lagoon, are designed to prevent the Adriatic Sea from flooding the city while still allowing the natural exchange of water between the sea and the lagoon. In recent years, Venice has had to adapt to many modern challenges. The city's engineers are constantly working and designing new methods and ideas to combat these challenges, particularly those posed by climate change and rising sea levels. The Mose Project represents a significant step in this ongoing battle, but the city also needs to address issues such as the sinking of the land and the preservation of its historic structures. Venice's engineering is a remarkable achievement, demonstrating the ingenuity and determination of its inhabitants. From its foundations of submerged wood to its intricate network of canals and bridges, the city is a living testament to the human capacity to adapt to and thrive in the face of environmental challenges. As Venice continues to face new threats, the spirit of innovation that built the city centuries ago will be crucial in preserving this unique urban landscape for future generations. Hope you enjoyed and maybe learned something as well. Consider subscribing to the History Forum YouTube channel for weekly uploads on all things history.